Welcome to Oddmellow, a softer space to be you. Tonight, I invite you to rest deeply, to let your thoughts soften like waves fading against the shore. As you lie back and settle in, this is your time, your sanctuary, a moment where nothing is asked of you and nothing is expected. You are here simply to be, to breathe, to rest. In this journey, we will drift through ancient forests of Eastern Europe, where shadows move slowly across moss and moonlight brushes the tops of tall pines. Here, in the heart of folklore, lives a figure whispered about for centuries, mysterious, powerful, and deeply rooted in story. Her name is Baba Yaga. For some, she is a fearsome witch, a guardian of the wild, the one who lives in a hut that walks upon chicken legs. For others, she is a wise woman, a teacher, a force of transformation who tests those who wander into her realm. But tonight, Baba Yaga is not here to frighten you. She is here as a guide, a companion in your dreamland journey. Her forest will unfold around you, a place both strange and comforting, filled with symbols of change, rest, and renewal. As I speak, you may notice your breath slowing down, your body sinking deeper into the mattress, and your thoughts growing soft, like clouds drifting apart in the sky. There is no rush, no destination, only the gentle path we will take together, deeper and deeper into story, into calm, into sleep. So let's step quietly into the night. The forest awaits. The trees are listening. And Baba Yaga is waiting to welcome you. The night around you grows quiet, and slowly you find yourself walking along a narrow woodland path. Above, the moon glows softly, pale silver against a sky filled with endless stars. The air carries the faint scent of pine needles and damp earth, grounding you, steadying you. Each step you take is light, unhurried, as though the forest itself is carrying you forward. Moss cushions your feet, soft and cool, inviting you deeper into stillness. The trees are tall and ancient, their trunks wide with wisdom. Some lean together like old friends, whispering secrets. Their branches sway gently in the breeze, a rhythm so calm, so natural, that your own breath begins to follow it. Breathe in slowly and release. Like the trees, steady and rooted, you too can let go of the rush of the day. Listen carefully now. Far in the distance, an owl calls low and steady, like a guardian watching over the night. A brook trickles nearby, its waters weaving silver threads beneath ferns and stones. You feel safe here, protected. The forest does not judge, does not demand. It only invites you to be still, to listen, to drift. As you wander further, you notice a faint glow between the trees, flickering, like lantern light. It hums gently, a reminder that stories live here, stories older than time. And in these woods, one story rises above all. The story of a hut on chicken legs and the woman who lives inside. But there is no hurry to reach her. For now, you simply walk, breathing deeply, sinking into the peace of the night. Every step you take takes you closer to rest. Every word draws you further into calm. Soon, Baba Yaga will appear. But first, the forest cradles you. It rocks you like a lullaby. Its shadows soft, its stars eternal. The glow ahead grows brighter now, flickering like candlelight hidden among the trees. You pause for a moment, feeling the hush of the forest wrap around you. The path seems to curve on its own, leading you toward the source. And then, through the mist, you see it. A small hut, unlike any other. Its walls are made of old wooden beams, worn smooth by time, bound together by vines and moss. Its windows glow warmly with amber light, as though the night itself cannot dim its flame. But what draws your gaze most of all are its legs. 2 great chicken legs, tall and feathered, rooted firmly into the ground, yet somehow alive, shifting, bending, stretching as though the hut itself breathes. The sight is strange, yes, but not frightening. There is a quiet rhythm to the way the hut sways, like a cradle rocking gently. It feels protective, almost welcoming. The door creaks open slowly, and there she is, Baba Yaga. Her figure is cloaked in shadows, a long shawl wrapped around her shoulders. Her eyes, though old and deep, carry the spark of firelight, sharp, wise, and endlessly knowing. For a moment she studies you, not with anger, not with judgment, but with a curiosity, as though she has been expecting you all along. Her voice, when she finally speaks, is low and steady. Come closer, traveler. You are safe here. Rest is what you seek, is it not? And as she gestures you inside, you notice the air grow warmer. The scent of herbs, chamomile, lavender, sage, drifts gently from within. Inside, the hut is simple, yet alive. Bundles of drying flowers hang from the ceiling. A fire burns low in the hearth, crackling softly, its glow casting shadows that dance slowly against the walls. There is a chair waiting by the fire, a blanket draped neatly across it. Baba Yaga nods toward it, as though she saved this place just for you. Sit, she whispers, and let the night take care of you. Her words settle into you like a lullaby, soothing and sure. And as you lower yourself into the chair, you feel your body melt into comfort, the weight of the day dissolving, little by little. You sit quietly by the fire, wrapped in the blanket Baba Yaga offered. The flames flicker softly, painting golden patterns across the wooden walls. The air hums with the scent of herbs, chamomile, lavender, mint, blending into a soothing melody of calm. Baba Yaga settles in the opposite corner, her eyes warm but knowing.
She reaches for a small wooden bowl filled with dried petals, leaves, and tiny seeds that glimmer faintly in the firelight. These, she whispers, her voice slow and melodic, are the gifts of the forest. Every plant, every leaf, every blossom carries a story, a memory of this world. Tonight, they are for you, to guide your dreams, to ease your mind, to cradle your sleep. She sprinkles a few petals into the air. They float lazily, catching the firelight, drifting like stars through the hut. You inhale slowly, deeply, and each breath seems lighter than the last, as if the forest itself is exhaling with you. Stories are like rivers, Baba Yaga continues. They flow through time, carrying lessons and whispers. And tonight, you may float with them, drifting past the banks of your day, past worries, past haste. All that matters is this moment, the gentle pulse of your breath, the warmth of the fire, the quiet of the forest outside. Her words soften further, now like a lullaby, and she begins to tell. Long ago, there were travelers who wandered these woods. They came not seeking gold or treasure, but understanding, curiosity gentle enough to respect the trees, the rivers, the whispers of the wind. Baba Yaga would test them, yes, but not to harm. She guided them with riddles and paths that twisted like the branches above, teaching patience, awareness, and reverence. And now, in the stillness of the night, you are like those travelers. There is no rush to answer questions or to move forward. The journey itself is the gift. She lifts her hands slightly, weaving patterns in the air as she speaks, though you cannot see the motion clearly. It is subtle, hypnotic, and serene. Each gesture seems to send a ripple through the air, a soft vibration that hums in your chest, slowing your heartbeat just enough to match the rhythm of the forest outside. Let your mind wander, she murmurs. Let the stories float around you. Let the night carry them and carry you into rest. And with that, the fire flickers once, then steadies. The petals drift slowly to the floor. The hut, the forest, and Baba Yaga herself seem to merge into one gentle, breathing space. A space made entirely for your sleep.
The fire crackles softly, and the hut feels timeless, as though it exists beyond hours and minutes. Baba Yaga's gaze rests upon you, steady and patient, and her voice drifts through the room like a gentle wind. Long ago, she begins, there was a girl named Vasilisa, young, curious, and full of quiet courage. You listen, and your mind begins to picture the scene. A small village nestled among rolling hills, cottages with smoke curling from chimneys, the early evening stretching softly into night. Vasilisa's steps are careful as she walks through the village, guided by the flicker of a little doll, a tiny companion alive with her own gentle magic. The doll moves slowly, showing her where to step, when to pause, and when to breathe. Every detail is soft, the rustle of her skirt against the ground, the gentle clink of her slippers, the wind whispering through the trees. She eventually reaches the edge of the forest, the same forest you are walking in tonight. The trees loom tall and silent, their shadows long and still. Vasilisa takes a deep breath and steps forward. You feel each one of her steps ripple softly in your chest, in time with your own slowing breath. She meets Baba Yaga, not in fear, but with quiet curiosity. Baba Yaga watches her, and a slow, knowing smile spreads across her face. There is no hurry, there is no harshness. The hut on chicken legs creaks gently as Vasilisa steps closer. Inside, Baba Yaga presents challenges, small riddles, tasks that ask for patience, thought, and care. Each challenge is described in soft tones, arranging herbs, lighting candles, listening to the whispers of the forest. The tasks unfold slowly, like a lullaby, never urgent, never frightening. And as Vasilisa learns and grows, the story drifts on, teaching subtle wisdom, patience, attentiveness, respect, and gentle courage. Every moment of the tale is paced for relaxation, allowing your mind to wander safely alongside hers, floating deeper into calm. Then Baba Yaga shares another story of a young boy named Ivan. Ivan's journey is equally soft, moving slowly through forests, rivers, and meadows, guided by Baba Yaga's watchful presence. He faces challenges, but each is described in a way that soothes, crossing a quiet stream, listening to the hum of wind through leaves, noticing the shimmer of stars reflected in water. The stories repeat gently, each with a new lesson, yet all flowing seamlessly into one another, a stream of folklore that carries you, gentle and unbroken, deeper into sleep. By now, your body has grown heavy. Your breath matches the rhythm of the forest outside. The tales swirl around you like soft clouds, carrying you further from the worries of the day and further toward the quiet of night. As the last whispers of Vasilisa and Ivan's stories fade into the soft crackle of the hearth, the forest outside seems to lean closer, listening, breathing, and inviting you to follow. Baba Yaga rises slowly, her movements measured and fluid, and gestures toward the windows. Outside, the trees sway gently, their silhouettes softened by the silver glow of the moon. Everything in this forest, she murmurs, carries meaning. Every leaf, every ripple in the stream, every shadow and beam of light has a lesson if you are patient enough to notice. You watch as the wind bends the tall pines, their needles brushing softly against one another. It is like life, Baba Yaga continues. Sometimes we must bend with the currents, sometimes we must stand firm, and sometimes we simply observe, letting the world move around us while we rest, breathing in its quiet wisdom. A small stream outside catches your eye. Moonlight shimmers across the water, tracing silver paths through the moss and stones. Baba Yaga smiles. The water teaches patience. It flows around obstacles without haste or struggle, smoothing stones and nourishing the forest. And yet it never stops moving. So too we can learn to move through life with calm, carrying ourselves gently, even as the world shifts around us. Your attention drifts to the fire inside the hut, where shadows play softly on the walls. The light teaches presence, she whispers. Each flicker reminds us to notice the small, simple things, warmth, sound, comfort, the little moments that soothe the heart and steady the mind. Baba Yaga steps closer, her shawl brushing softly against the wooden floor. And the trees, the moss, the wind, they teach trust. To root yourself where you are, to sway with what comes, and to know that even in darkness there is guidance. Her voice lowers, lilting like a gentle chant. Let these lessons surround you now. Imagine yourself as part of the forest, your body grounded, your mind soft, your heart steady. Let each story you have heard tonight blend with the trees, the river, and the moonlight. Let them carry you deeper into calm. You feel the rhythm of your breath sinking with the forest. Each inhale flows like wind through branches. Each exhale drifts like mist over a quiet meadow. And as you settle further into stillness, you sense Baba Yaga's presence, not as a figure in the hut, but as a gentle guide woven through the forest itself, a quiet protector of night, keeping the world safe while you rest. The fire crackles one last time before softening into a warm, steady glow. The trees sway above, the stream murmurs, the shadows dance, and you are drifting, gently, deeper and deeper, toward sleep. As the forest hums quietly outside the hut, you feel yourself rising, not in body, but in the gentle imagination of your mind. Baba Yaga gestures with her hand, and suddenly the trees seem taller, their leaves brushing the sky. A soft mist rolls across the forest floor, curling around your feet, lifting you just slightly, carrying you forward. "You are free to drift now," she whispers. "Let your mind explore. Let your spirit wander. I am here, always, watching, guiding, and keeping you safe." The path before you stretches endlessly, winding through valleys of silver moonlight. Tiny streams reflect stars above, creating a sparkling ribbon that leads you deeper into calm. A deer steps softly through the undergrowth, its fur glowing faintly in the moonlight, pausing to look at you with quiet understanding before vanishing among the trees. Baba Yaga's hut remains behind, small but comforting, its warmth lingering in your heart. And now the forest opens into a wide glade, filled with tall grasses swaying in time with your breath. The sky above deepens to indigo, sprinkled with countless stars, and a gentle wind whispers through the branches, carrying a melody of unseen streams and distant leaves. You float slowly along the path, noticing small wonders. A cluster of fireflies twinkling like tiny lanterns guiding your way. A silver owl gliding silently overhead, its eyes soft and wise. Wildflowers brushing against your hands, petals delicate and cool, grounding you to this dreamlike world. Baba Yaga walks beside you, but not ahead or behind, a quiet presence moving in rhythm with your steps. You may follow the rivers, climb the hills, or rest beneath the trees, she says softly. Each choice is safe. Each path leads to calm. Each moment draws you closer to sleep. You begin to notice the gentle flow of the air, the soft shimmer of light on leaves, the soothing cadence of distant water. Every sound,
Every motion, every subtle detail pulls you further into relaxation. Your eyelids grow heavier, your body melts into comfort, and your thoughts become slow, soft, like drifting clouds. The dream journey continues. A river winding through moonlit valleys, hills rising and falling like gentle breaths, the night sky stretching wide above, full of stars that twinkle in harmony with your calm heartbeat. Baba Yaga whispers one last time, "Remember, traveler, in this forest, in this night, there is nothing to fear, only the quiet, the peace, and the soft guidance of the forest. Sleep is not a destination, it is a journey, and you are moving gently, beautifully through it now." And as you followed the glimmering path of moonlight, the forest, the stars, the streams, and Baba Yaga herself seemed to merge into one soft, timeless space, carrying you deeper into sleep where dreams are gentle and rest is endless.
The moon above stretches high, silver and soft, casting a gentle glow across the forest glade. The river hums quietly, the wind whispers through the trees, and the night feels as endless as your breath. Baba Yaga's presence grows softer now, not leaving, but blending into the forest around you, a guardian spirit watching over your sleep. Her hut, the firelight, the herbs, and the shadows all fade gently into the calm of the night, leaving only quiet, warmth, and peace. You feel the weight of your body sinking comfortably into the mattress, your mind soft and still, your heartbeat slow and steady. All the stories, the paths, the gentle lessons of the forest, they have become part of you, resting alongside you. Breathe in slowly and release. Feel the air move through your lungs, filling you with calm, then flowing out, taking the last whispers of the day with it. The forest, the moon, the stars, the rivers, and Baba Yaga herself, they all remind you it is safe to rest. It is safe to dream. It is safe to be here in this moment, simply you. And when the night passes and a new day begins, remember this gentle space, this softer place where stories flow, where peace is always waiting. Oddmellow. If you have enjoyed tonight's journey, you may return any night for more stories, more guidance, more moments to breathe, unwind, and simply be. But for now, let yourself drift. Let the stories fade. Let the forest carry you into rest. Good night, traveler, and may your sleep be deep, gentle, and full of calm.